we're going to have a debate between myself and Isaiah in which we're going to play roles. And we drew lots at the beginning of the show, and we decided that Isaiah was going to, for the purposes of the debate, was going to assume the role of Satan, and I'm going to assume the role of the Lord.
Now, the first one is...
Well, now, what's happening is Isaiah is going to reach into the grab bag, and he is going to produce a topic of debate.
Shake it up real good.
This is not fixed. We have actual debate topics in there, and whichever one comes up, that's the one we're going to debate. And while I'm debating, I'll read from the Bible.
Okay. The first one says, "Who should you worship, God or Satan?" And well, as Satan, I believe that you should worship me. Because if you worship me, you can get a lot of wonderful things like a new car and new trucks and new houses and lots of friends and money and lots of wonderful things.
But Mr. Satan, Mr. Know-it-all, Mr. Smarty, don't you realize that there are things beyond those pleasures of the flesh, those physical things? There are spiritual things, and there are things that can give you a better life, and that people therefore shouldn't worship you?
No. I think that everybody should worship me, and then I'll lead them through to paths of lust and greed and material things.
No, but God is the one to be worshipped, because He is good and you are evil.
You're right.
Okay, well, we've settled that.
The next one is the environment. Now, as Satan, I think that the environment should be destroyed, and that we should make more styrofoam and more chlorofluorocarbons, and make a bigger hole in the ozone layer, and then I can reach down in there and grab everybody and grab their souls and take them up.
But Mr. Satan, there's a fatal flaw in your argument. If anyone is in a position from above to be reaching down and grabbing souls, that would be God, because God is in heaven up above, and you are down below in some perhaps deep fissure in the earth or some kind of chasm or otherwise theological manifestation.
Okay, in that case, I think that we should save the world and the environment. Stop making plastic and styrofoam and fluorohydrocarbons, and then there will be no more ozone layer, or there will be a great big thick ozone layer, and then there will be earthquakes, and I'll be able to pull everybody down. What do you think?
Well, I disagree with you because you're Satan. I wasn't paying too close attention because I was reading my Bible, but I know that I disagree with you and you were wrong. So.
A very interesting question. Were there elephants in Central America 2,000 years ago? Well, I guess it's my turn to start.
All right.
And as Satan, I believe that there were elephants in Central America 2,000 years ago.
No,
Why?
You're absolutely wrong, Satan. There were no elephants. In fact, if you look in the Encyclopedia Britannica, you'll find that there explicitly says that there were no elephants. You can look under elephants, you can look under Central America, you can look under archaeology, you can look under anything you want. There simply were no elephants. It's a lie, it's a fabrication.
Well, I believe that there were elephants because...
But can you prove your claim, or are you just saying it to be obnoxious and annoying? Can you perhaps provide evidence of fossils? Because if elephants did exist in Central America back then they would have died at some point, would they not? Or are elephants immortal? Or are you claiming that elephants are immortal?
I'm not making any claim like that. Elephants are certainly mortal.
Okay, so then they must have died. Their bones must have settled into the ground and formed fossils. And why haven't we found any of those fossils?
Oh, you mean like dinosaurs?
No, dinosaurs are a completely different thing.
Well,
dinosaurs, everyone knows that dinosaurs are a fabrication of science, and they did not exist.
They certainly did exist.
So you're saying that, well...
Just like elephants exist today, back then dinosaurs existed.
But elephants, there are no fossils of elephants, and there are fossils of dinosaurs. So elephants exist because there are no fossils, and dinosaurs didn't exist because there are.